Okay, good morning. We are we're continuing the lesson we did yesterday. So this is part 2. Yesterday we watched the video. Can anyone remind us what happened in the video?
He went up, over, sat on the slide, went down the slide.
Great. He went up the stairs, on the platform, sat on the slide, and then went down the slide. Great. I love that description. Can you write that right here? What happened in the video yesterday? You're writing now.
Oh.
We're writing now. We got it. Owen told us. Here we go. So in today's lesson, they want us to rewatch the video and figure out his height for each time. We're not going to do that. I'm going to give you the time. I'm going to give you the heights. Okay? And again, this was his height of, if you look at the y-axis, this is the height of his waist above the ground. So if you're like wondering why it's 0 and 1, when he's standing, his waist is about 1 meter off the ground, and we are measuring in meters. So will you copy this table into your notes, please? So we have some accurate data from the video of his height versus time. Once you have these values written down, I want you to graph them next. Graph them. We're going to make a graph, okay? This graph is going by, you can add 1 and 3 here, but it's going by 1, 2, 3, 4. The seconds is going by 5s. So right now we're going to graph. Do your best graph. I tried to take some points that I could easily graph and then connected them. That's it. Yeah. It is, sir. We're on this page today. You got it, man. The least value for time. Yeah, for time. For time. 0? What's the most? 15 seconds. What we're describing right now is the x values. Will you write next to number 3? We're describing the domain of the function. The domain of the function. And I'm going to use some interval notation. Some interval notation. So our time's going from 0 to 15 seconds. This is saying my x values are between 0 and 15. X is going to be greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 15. Yes? We're going to be using it to describe domain and range. Okay? Let's look at number 4 now. Number 4, we're looking for the least value for the height. What's the smallest value for the height?
0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. What's the most or the greatest value? Yeah, it's going to be 3. And what we're describing right now is our range. And these are our y values. And we are going to, again, use interval notation. Except this time, instead of putting x in between, I'm putting y. And I'm going to put some blanks here. What's going to go to the left of y? 0.5. What's going to go to the right of y? 3. Okay, and this is what it will always look like when we're describing domain and range, depending on the function. And today, we've got a function that starts and stops. It doesn't continue on. Number 5 says pick a random number between 0 and 15.
4.
4, 6.
Actually, can we do 8?
8?
Yeah.
You can pick whatever number you want. Right here. Pick a number. Write it there.
8.
I did 12. 12. Number 6 says, let t be the random number you picked. What is the height of this person's waist at time t? So I picked time is 12 seconds. Where should I look? What's my height going to be? Where should I look to get the most accurate information? Graph? Table. From my table, I can see that his height is 2 meters. Okay? For this video, remember, we're talking about a guy walking up a slide, across a platform, then going down. For this video, the time that you chose, is there more than one possible height that this is correct? So what I'm talking about is at 12 seconds. At 12 seconds, could there have been another height? Can a person be in 2 places at the same time? No. So let's write that down. No. You can only have one height for each time. What we're starting to get into is the definition of a function. What makes something a function? If you're ready, flip the page.